This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one. Today we're diving into a wild moment from a British award show where someone in the crowd said something extremely offensive while Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were presenting. So let's check this clip out.
True. And I made a list and checked it twice. Where do y'all want to begin? We could start with T.I. and 50 like some of y'all wanted to. I much rather start with BAFTA because it's so nuanced. Okay. It's so layered. It covers a lot. It does. It covers a lot. And it seems to be a lot of people confused out there. I knew y'all would be confused, so I was home looking up ableism. Just for y'all. I had no clue because I'm able.
You have to tell me. I'm not familiar.
Because you're able.
That's probably true. Able privilege?
Yeah, it's
another box to check.
Enlighten us.
Y'all don't know neither what ableism is?
No.
Oh yeah, this is why
I'm gonna keep it a buck
with BAFTA.
I don't know what a lot of them mean.
A lot of isms.
I just feel like people throw them around and use them wrong.
Channel Live. That is the only ism I know. But go ahead.
Well, Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo went up there. Well, first of all, it doesn't start there. The Tourette's dude, what's his name? The Tourette's dude. Because the movie that Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were presenting for was specifically about him and having Tourette's.
Okay. See, I didn't even know that part.
John Davidson.
Yeah. John Davidson. The movie was about him having Tourette's. They're up there to present.
Great movie, by the way. It's called I Swear.
See, I think this is crazy. It's called I Swear.
Yeah. And then he did.
This is so layered. All right, let's see here. I gotta give the utmost respect to Delroy and Michael B. Jordan for the class that they exhibited.
For sure.
While that was being screened. Like, they just continued with the run of show.
Yeah.
Yep.
I read that Delroy left immediately after. I saw some pictures from some after parties with a bunch of beautiful black people partying. Like, we not even putting stock into that. But the internet was in an uproar. Let me read this. What one of the Hannah Beachler, here we go, the set designer for Sinners, is speaking out about the experience. And she says, I keep trying to write about what happened at the BAFTAs and I can't find the words. The situation is almost impossible, but it happened 3 times that night.
Oh, really?
And one of the 3 times was directed at myself on the way to dinner after the show. And the 3rd time at a black woman. I understand and deeply know why this is an impossible situation. I know we must handle this with grace and continue to push through. But what made the situation worse was the throwaway apology of, if you were offended. She's talking about that first apology that came out, because that was nuts. She continues, at the end of the show, of course we were offended, but our frequency, our spiritual vibration is turned to a higher level than what happened. I am not steel. This did not bounce off of me, but I exist above it. If it can't take away from who I am as an artist. And the black community, or at least the black people I saw on the internet, were in a total uproar about this. They said that the guy is racist. It doesn't matter if he has Tourette's, because to say it, you'd have to be in your head already. I've read everything.
I don't know a ton about Tourette's.
Me neither.
So I think everyone has an absolute right to be offended. That's offensive.
Well, what I never understood about Tourette's, and pardon the ignorance, again, I don't understand about Tourette's. I don't hear them just blurting out regular things. Anytime I see like someone with Tourette's, it's always curse words.
No, it's not.
Every time I've seen it.
Well, that is a huge part of Tourette's. There's an actual word for it where,
and again, pardon my ignorance,
where there are things that you know not to say. That sensor is turned off, so they just say those things. Like, that is a huge part of Tourette's.
Okay.
Right.
All right. It almost makes an anti-racist argument, right? Because, like, the part in your brain that inhibits you from saying things is skewed. So you say the most up thing you know. You say the most outrageous thing you know. You say the most offensive thing you know. I was in an airplane.
So just your filters removed.
The craziest part is Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo stayed calm and professional, even though the words thrown out were shocking.
But it's not just a filter, because that implies that like
Partly.
you want to say it, but you have good judgment to hold it back.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Okay.
It's that you actually can't stop saying things. You have no control over saying things that are awful. So some people who have Tourette's will say the most awful, offensive thing. Like if I were to ask you what the most offensive word in the world you could say to somebody is, that's in your head. Like, I mean, for example, if you had Tourette's, you would start saying the B word. As an example, right?
Got it. I get it.
You don't want to use it. You actually have a commitment to not using it. So if you had Tourette's, you would start using it in this example because that's the worst thing you could say to somebody.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
That's why I give them some grace. You know what I mean?
One of the dudes from BAFTA quit. One of the black production dudes quit. He said that it wasn't even so much about what the gentleman said, it was about their handling of it.
Yeah.
So they said that during the BAFTA somebody went on a pro-Palestine speech that was mad long.
And they edited that.
And they edited it.
Yeah.
But you didn't edit the man saying the they didn't have enough production etiquette to edit that part out.
And it was a 2-hour delay.
Yeah, and they had a big delay. Yeah, a big
2-hour delay. It was not a live broadcast.
So
that's pretty inexcusable then.
True. And so the dude, he quit. He said that wasn't the first
Pull that mic closer to you.
racially driven or motivated thing that they've dropped the ball on in the last few years, and he was just like he can't tolerate it no more, and he resigned.
And I was reading here, Warner Brothers executives immediately contacted BAFTA for them to pull it from the actual recording, because again, it's not live. So somebody dropped the ball somewhere in there. Like they heard it happen in the building. Hey, make sure that that's bleeped out when this goes out on air, and it still went out on air.
I don't know if that would be dropping the ball. Like that's your job,
right?
As the person's in charge of censoring, like that's like the reddest of flag. Like, oh, stop everything, mark this down, take this out. Like,
I mean, if you look at it that way, or because then the other side says, oh, this is a trifecta. If I hit it, I could have screamed at two prestigious black people while they're on stage. I could highlight Tourette's, which is what I want to do in this moment. And most the other one I forgot it. Well, and I'll edit out the Palestine at the end. I'll get all the engagement. I'll get all the talk. Like in another world.
Oh, you're saying engagement.
This is
engagement
goal.
Essentially.
It's engagement goal.
Yeah.
Well, that and this country has permitted and co-signed that behavior toward black people.
Joe Budden breaks down this incident with full context and nuance, pointing out that the situation at the British award show is complicated. The offensive word came from a man with Tourette's, which affects a person's ability to control certain impulses, meaning he could not stop himself from saying something incredibly inappropriate. Joe highlights that, while the word itself was shocking and offensive, the intent behind it is important to consider. He gives immense respect to Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo for maintaining their professionalism and composure while presenting, showing class in a moment where many would have reacted emotionally. The situation became even more frustrating because the award show had a 2-hour delayed broadcast, which should have allowed the production team to edit out the offensive content. Make sure to drop a comment and like this video, and I'll see you in the next video.